heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? So I got a chance to watch this light heavyweight fight this morning. I taped it and I watched it this morning, man. And this Artur Beterbiev, this dude is a strong motherfucker, man. And before I get to this Ezequiel Maderna fight, recapping that, you know, I hear a lot of people say that, you know, they're not impressed with Beterbiev, and they want to see more than him just being strong. And my thing is this: yes, I agree with that. It's more than just being strong and walking forward and just knocking people out. You got to have more than that. And to me, he does. It's not the fact that he's strong with a pedigree to back it up. So when you mix those two together, man, you can have something very, very dangerous. But as far as this fight with Maderna, man, he was just landing good, short, chopping shots. When I seen Maderna start to spit out his mouthpiece, especially after the second time, I knew he just didn't want that work, man. I'm surprised that he even went 4 rounds. You know, him being a former Olympian himself and having some pedigree and being a decent, you know, 168 guy, I think that just carried him to the 4th round, just him having that experience and enough experience to know how to survive. But once he started to get clipped, he just didn't know what to do with it. To me, in my opinion, I believe that Beterbiev has a very good jab. When he was setting up those shots with the jab, I mean, he was able to walk Maderna down very easily. But when he was setting it up by using that jab, man, it was so straight, fast, and crisp and hard. I think that he should use that jab in a lot more of his fights, Beterbiev. You know, but when you can hit so hard, man, you're just getting guys out of there. So, but I like his jab. I like when he sets up things off the jab. He has good footwork. I haven't seen him get pushed back and, you know, pushed into the ropes and get mauled, or, you know, how does he react when he has to take 3 or 4 punches and then come back with his own 3 or 4 punches. He hasn't been in those type of trenches yet, you know, but as far as this fight with Maderna, Beterbiev's just on a different level. He's just on a different level, man, higher class than guys like that. And I don't think that he's going to need, you know, 25 fights before he steps up to fight anybody. Like I said, with the strength, his age, I know he just came off that shoulder surgery. He says everything's A-okay. He looked good last night, you know, but I don't think he's going to need a whole bunch of fights to compete with the top guys. Maybe the next 3 fights, maybe 2 or 3 fights, man, throw him in there with somebody, because he has so many amateur fights and experience, kind of like Lomachenko and Rigo in that respect, you know. So I don't think he's gonna need a gang of fights, man, before he steps up. He's at the right age. He looks ready to go. You know, he looks ready to get thrown in there. Maybe a fight with him and Shimbrasky. I think that'd be a good fight. I was talking to a friend offline, another YouTube uploader, and he was telling me that he doesn't think that some of the top guys are going to be able to beat him. And he might be right. You know, and some of these guys, they like to fight in the trenches. You know, like a guy with Andre Ward, in my example, if he was fighting Beterbiev, I believe it's not so much Beterbiev wouldn't be able to, you know, rip his arms away from Andre Ward in the clinch. To me, with Ward, he's really good on the inside because he's able to position the top of his head under these guys' chin or in your chest, and his feet. He has good positioning with his feet, to where if you have a wide stance and he has his feet at a smaller stance, but in between your feet, he's going to generate, he's going to be stronger in the clinch because of his positioning. But, you know, again, that can be countered if you know how to work inside and grapple inside. And Ward is also excellent at using his free hand to really bust you up on the inside. But Beterbiev looks very damn strong, man. So I don't know, maybe he could just rip out of those clinches and have his way. As far as with him and Kovalev, I don't know, man. With their style matchup, I have to see Beterbiev in there with a little bit better opposition to get a real feel. But I think he's probably ready now, like I said, with the amateur experience, man. And him being at the age he's at now, I mean, what is he going to be, you know, I don't think it'd be right to say he'll be ready in 3-4 years. I mean, the guy's going to be 35 years old by then. I think he's probably ready now, man, the next year probably. But and as far as like a fight with Stevenson, I don't know. You know, maybe that southpaw stance will give him some problems, or maybe he'll be able to walk Stevenson down with that long-ass jab and those short chopping shots, because it seems like every damn punch he lands is hurting people, man. But power can be nullified, you know, so we know that. You know, let's not get it, you know, let's not go overboard with this. Some of my favorite fighters were huge power punchers, George Foreman and Mike Tyson, and they got in there with people that was able to nullify that. So But Beterbiev looked damn good last night, man, especially those short chopping shots. He wasn't even get full extension on these damn shots, man. They were just like little chopping overhand rights, and they were just hurting Maderna. He just did not want no more, man. He just didn't want any of what was going on last night with Beterbiev, but he looked damn good, though, man. I want to see him and Shambrasky fight. Let's get him and the young boy Shambrasky in there. I think that'd be a damn good fight. You know, man, Stevenson would be a good fight. Ward Kovalev winner would be a good fight, but he's definitely on the way up, and he's going to get a shot at somebody. So whoever it is, you better be ready, man, because this dude got motherfucking dynamite in his gloves. But like I said, though, I'm not going to go overboard because he's a power puncher. Sometimes as fans, we see guys that have immense power, and we just, you know, go head over heels sometimes when I know. And like I said, some of my favorite fighters, man, I've seen their power get shut down and nullified and them lose fights. So what I see last night lets me know that he is somebody that that's definitely going to have a shot. I'm out.